The Cave of Magic in Morocco. In this video we talk about some of the mentioned about this strange cave and some of its secrets. The cave is known as the Cave of Daniel. It is said that this cave is monitored by the jinn. In it, wizard students learn the strongest and most dangerous magic arts. Daniel's cave is one of the strangest caves and wonders that existed on the surface of the earth because it is a monitored cave and no one has yet been able to nullify this observation. Although many tried to address this monitoring and rid people of the evils of magicians who graduated from that cave, that people from different parts of the world intended to learn magic and its arts. One of the wonders of observing this cave is that its year is divided into 9 full months, not 12 months. The door of the cave is filled with a great rock that is only revealed in one day of its year, from sunrise to sunset, where those who want to learn magic enter it, taking with them a full 9-month supply of unspoiled food which is not an animal product. They mostly accompany raisins and dates, while water is drunk from the river in the cave. The cave inside it contains great stones spaced from each other, sunken in the ground, and a fresh spring of water is used in the middle of the cave, used by the resident wizards and new learners, and on each of these great rocks, talisman is placed with all the teachings on how to serve it, its use, its settings, its reading numbers, how to work with it, and benefit from it. The student, during the 9 months spent in this cave in performing what this talisman requests from him, and is revealed to him little by little until he sees his servant and speaks to him, and the servant takes covenants and not trusted to remain in his service and commands his command, and the strength of each talisman and his method is damaged by the power and method of talismans. It is worth noting that there are many who enter this cave, but there are few who come out of it. Some of them die of terror and some of them mistake in reading their veins and who is wrong. The servant slams him for a punch. If he survives, he becomes mad. After the end of 9 months, the cave opens again from sunrise to sunset. The exit from the raid is not easy to enter, but it depends on the strength of the talisman that was served by that person. Less than the power of the cave guard he is entrusted with her door, he receives a strong punch, either transporting him to the other world or making him crazy and confining him inside the cave to death. And from the famous magicians in the 70s who survived the strange cave, 2 Arab people, one of whom was from Lebanon and killed several months after leaving the cave and found his body represented. The other was from Syria. He was called the Doctor and he was fascinated by the people. of his time for the genius he had conquered on him, which enabled him to develop his methods in this field. But he disappeared as a result of the constant pursuit of him by the authority, and no one knew anything about him after that time. This cave remains a mystery to this day. How to use it is known, but no one knows anything about its history or why it was called the Daniel Cave.